Hey, it's Josh or Neon Ghost here, and in today's video I'm going to be going through my current Gamecube games. Alright, and in case any of you are wondering, yes, I have done a video on this not that long ago, but I have deleted that one because since then I have gotten quite a bit of Gamecube games. Well, I say quite a bit, like 6 more. Which I did show off in my last game haul video, but I felt like I kind of just wanted to redo this GameCube one, and so I am. Anyway, let's just get to my GameCube stuff. Yeah. First of all is the console itself. I got a bit of dust on here. Probably should have cleaned that off before filming. Anyway, I got a refurbished silver GameCube, as you can see. I was going to get purple, but a mate of mine has a purple one, and then I thought, you know, I don't really want the same one. Glad I didn't though, because this matches my PS2, which is silver as well, and so, you know, I really do just like the color of it. But yeah, there's the console itself, which I will admit I have used quite a bit since I have gotten it. I didn't grow up with a GameCube, I didn't know much about it. I know it didn't sell very well. But I gotta say, it's definitely become one of my favorite consoles that I've gotten. I don't know, something about it. I just enjoy playing on it. I even like the controllers, which I know some people aren't a fan of the design of that, but I don't know, I like it. I enjoy playing like Mario Party on there, like Luigi's Mansion, and some of the single player games as well. Alright, the first game is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is a sort of a beat 'em up type thing. It's co-op, which is cool. But yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I originally got that because I thought it was the one that my brother and I used to rent back in the day on PS2. But I was wrong. It's the same like franchise of games, except it's the third one that we used to rent. Which unfortunately they're all very expensive. So maybe one day I'll get it on PS2. But until then, yeah. And sorry if you heard my PS5 give me a notification in the background. Yeah. Next up is Time Splitters 2. Now this isn't a franchise that I was ever really into. The main reason I bought it was because the sound effects and the gameplay is very similar to GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64, which is a game that I grew up with. And so I thought it was kind of cool. And this is also co-op, which is another bonus. But yeah, Time Splitters 2. Next up is Super Smash Bros. Melee. I'm not really a Smash Bros. Kind of person. This is kind of a must-have, I feel like, on the GameCube. Yeah. Next up is Soul Calibur 2. Again, this is another franchise that I did not play. These type of fighting games aren't really my thing. But this is actually really fun, I have to admit. I do enjoy this. I also have one of these Soul Calibur games on PlayStation 3, mainly because it has Darth Vader in it. So I thought that was cool. And this has Link in it. Yeah, Soul Calibur 2. Alright, next up is Mario Kart Double Dash. Again, sort of like Smash Bros. You kind of got to have Mario Kart on the GameCube as well as Smash Bros. But Double Dash, very fun. I really enjoy this. I play this quite a bit when I have mates over. Yeah. Next up is probably my favorite GameCube game that I have, and that is Luigi's Mansion 1. I haven't finished it yet, but I have been playing through it. Number 3 was the first one that I bought of Luigi's Mansion. I really enjoyed that. Recently, well not recently, like a few months ago, I bought the HD version of number 2 on Nintendo Switch. And yeah, still currently playing through the first one. Really fun so far, Luigi's Mansion. Next up, we have Bomberman Generation. The reason I picked this up was because I used to play Bomberman on the DS with my brother. And that was always really fun, so I felt like this was a nice, fun game to play when I had mates over. And it is, I'm really terrible at it. But nonetheless, Bomberman. Alright, next up, we have Batman Rise of Sinzu, probably mispronouncing it. It's fine. To be honest, I know this game is bad. I've played this before a little bit when I was a kid. So this is the sequel to Batman Vengeance. I do have Batman Vengeance, but I have it on the PS2. So regardless, I was probably going to get this anyway, but I kind of just wanted a Batman game on the Gamecube, to be honest. And this is just sort of a repetitive beat 'em up type thing. You can play as Batman, Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl. It's obviously based on the animated series, or the New Adventures of Batman, I think it's called. Yeah, to be honest, it's bad, but I kind of like it at the same time. Yeah. Alright, so these next lot of games, you're going to see a pattern of them all being player's choice games. Because in my personal opinion, when it comes to GameCube, I actually prefer the player's choice cases. I don't know, something about the silver color looks better to me. Even though with every other system, the like greatest hits or player's choice type thing is never usually my preferred. But yeah, for GameCube, I don't know, I like the silver ones a little better. First up is Mario Sunshine. I've played a little bit of this. It's actually quite fun. I know it's meant to be pretty good, so I'm gonna continue playing it. But yeah, Mario Sunshine. We have The Sims Bustin' Out, I should say. I've always been a kind of a fan of The Sims, mainly The Sims 2, which I played as a kid on PlayStation 2. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to get this game because I never had played it before. And from what I can gather from the little bit I played, I don't know if it's more like campaign focused, maybe? I don't know, it is 2-player, but I haven't played a ton of it. But yeah, The Sims. We have Metroid Prime, which I feel like is a big franchise for Nintendo systems. Never played a Metroid game in my life, and I know this one is very good. So I figured, it'd be a good one to start with. But Metroid Prime. Next up, we have Mario Party 4, along with Mario Party 5, because you obviously need to have both of them. Both of these are very fun. I actually really enjoy them. I find them a lot more difficult compared to the Switch versions. I think the Switch Mario Parties kind of baby you a little more, or I guess are a little more friendly, I think the word would be. But yeah, Mario Party 4 and 5. Definitely gonna try and get 6 and 7 as well. No, I don't like those numbers anymore. But yeah, those other Mario Party games are quite expensive, unfortunately. Not sure why. GameCube just tends to be expensive, but nonetheless, I will try and get them at some point in the future, but I'm in no rush. Alright, next up is Lord of the Rings Return of the King. This is an excellent game. I have this on PlayStation 2 as well. In fact, my PlayStation 2 copy is my childhood copy. But I was kind of just looking for more player's choice GameCube games, and I saw this one and I thought, you know what, fuck it, might as well just get it because it's a good game and it wasn't expensive. So Lord of the Rings Return of the King, great game, great movie, great book, nothing really bad to say. Next up we have Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. The reason I picked this up is because this is what Stardew Valley was inspired by, and I absolutely love Stardew Valley. That's one of my most played cozy games, I guess you would call them. But yeah, Harvest Moon, looking forward to playing a bit more of this, and maybe get some other ones as well in the franchise, but we'll see. Next up is Zelda The Wind Waker. Again, Zelda, a pretty big franchise for Nintendo. The only Zelda game I've ever owned is Breath of the Wild, which, to be fair, I never really got into. I don't know whether it was just me not being familiar with the franchise or just the gameplay aspect of it. I don't know, Breath of the Wild just couldn't really get into personally. But I'm looking forward to playing some Wind Waker, because I know it is good a game. It is good game. It is a good game. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Zelda Wind Waker. And lastly, we have Resident Evil 4. Now the only reason I bought this was because this is the Japanese version, which I bought in Japan. Mainly because, as you can see, the way they style their Gamecube games is different, which I thought that was really cool. And so I thought you might as well get Resident Evil or Biohazard, as it's called over there. I might actually get the PAL version of Resident Evil 4 as well, to be honest, because I know the Gamecube port is the best port of that game. But yeah, Resident Evil 4. Alright, I lied, that wasn't the last one. I also have Luigi's Mansion, the Japanese version for the Gamecube as well. I only got this because I have a display of Luigi's Mansion on one of my shelves, and I thought this would just be cool for that. Yeah. Alright, that's going to wrap the video up there. Hopefully it's not too long of a video, even though I guess that's not the end of the world anyway. I hope you liked the video. I hope you thought my games that I got were decent enough for the Gamecube. If you have any suggestions on Gamecube games, please let me know. Otherwise, stay tuned for the next video, which will probably be going through my PS2 games. Anyway, leave a like if you like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, goodbye.